Hi there, Kimberly here at Gypsy Soul Happy Heart. I'm going to do a reading for you today. I think the first one we're going to try to get two in. Relationship reading. I'm going to use the Fortune reading cards by, just going to show you because I don't want to butcher the name. They're nice cards. They're actually a really nice deck that is easy to get stuff off the cards, get a feel for what's going on within the cards that relates to the reading. So they're a nice deck. If I say male, female, let it work for you however it works. And divine masculine, divine feminine, same thing. We have it both in us. So whatever is running in us, check yourself. See where am I today? Do I feel like I'm in a very soft place, or do I feel like I'm in a rambunctious place? And I've lately been a little more in my masculine energy. I'm kind of in that I'm tired of the way things are, and I'm not taking crap. Like, I'm just not. So I'm kind of, yeah. I think that's the energy that's out there, and everybody's just really tired of being, let's use the word control. That really seems that came to me. That seems to fit right. So we're going to say we're all tired of being controlled. And I think what we need to do is start standing up for ourselves a little bit more, wherever you are in life, and know your worth, know your value, and make sure everybody around you treats you as such, with respect, and worth who you are and appreciates you. And you the same for everybody else. Because that which we want for ourselves, we should want for somebody else too. So, yeah. Cards have been shuffled. I've got a couple decks here. I also have the Witch's Wisdom Tarot. And I have the Raven Oracle cards. I'm going to tell you, I don't read cards with the book. I just don't. I sometimes will check if I'm curious on the card. But I don't memorize the book. I don't anything like that. It's all me. Me and my guides and powers that be. So, and I can get it wrong. I'm not saying I can't get it wrong. I certainly can. But see, my energy is just like, it's like, I don't know what it is. What's up? It's very matter of fact right now. But that's okay, because to me, I don't feel pushy, but I feel like I'm standing in my power. So maybe that's what this reading is going to be about. Standing in your power in your relationship. We'll see. Relationships can be relationships that are united, like a union, marriage, together, whatever. Or it could be your relationship with your work, relationship with family, friends, things going on in your life, right? So if I constantly say about a partner and it doesn't fit right, but you're going, oh yeah, that's kind of like work, then just switch it there, right? Because sometimes it takes too much time to just always say this, and this. So here we go. I made a little if you call it cheat sheet, but it's my own spread that I made up. And so I just have it here in front of me. So I'll lay the cards out accordingly. So this is for couples or potential couples. Also, it can roll into family and job. Okay, so let's go. Let's ask for what I always do. I've been using this word for, I don't know now, almost a year. Pristine truth, clarity, and knowledge. That's my thing. Always has been, always will be. To connect with my guides, my higher self, the knowledge that is readily available for me is pristine truth, clarity, and knowledge to come through. No bullshit. Nobody fooling around. No outside stuff that is going to muck me up. I want to be divinely guided, and I want it to be pristine. This is my word. I've always used it, even in my own readings before I did YouTube. Christine. Okay. So the card that we've got to start off is the Fool. Have courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. That is the you, me card. So that is our card. So those of you who are watching, this is the side that will be our stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to pick a them to the relationship, a them to the family, or this is going to be a relationship. So more for couples. I mean, and yeah, like I said, it can't go into work, but let's not get too broad on this. Let's make sure we're doing a relationship reading here. So a card for them. A card for them. Okay. With my Buddha. Because I got to do a spread here. And I got to make sure I got room. Okay, so they got the Phoenix card. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now what we're going to go is we're going to go to the the card that comes from us again. That is how you feel about them. How do you feel about your partner? How do you feel about the person in question? And that's what I'm going to say. How do you feel about the person in question? You make it fit how it fits. How do you feel about them? Okay. So how you feel about them is proposal, a romance, or business opportunity is indicated. That's the card. So ready for a big change. It doesn't have to be ring on the finger. It can be ready for a big change, ready for something to be stepped up, ready for them to do something, and ready for you to actually taking that back. You are ready to step up. You are ready. That's how you feel about them. You are ready to step up. You're ready for a change. You're ready for let's make this happen. I was going to say something, but I'm trying to not swear on camera. So, but you know. Okay. How they feel about you. Show me a card for the other person, and how do they feel about us? How do they feel about us? And that card I got is luck. You're right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Okay, so how they feel about us is that they're feeling us, right? They're feeling us. They're optimistic and looking a little ahead. Now, that's still in just the thought. That's not the action, right? That is not the action. So let's go over to our side again and let's go current energy. What is the current energy? What is the current energy of us that affects what's going on in the relationship? So what is our energy? Yeah. Don't know if I want to read that one. Oh, okay. Well, that's really good. So I'm really glad this is not my reading. This is not for me. So this is really good. This is really good. Okay. So we have unity, a time of divine understanding, renewed peace and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Okay, so that's the energy. You have that energy of bonding together, of completing something, of bringing something forward, of divine understanding and renewal, that peace, that hope. You have that. So, and you're, because you have that, it's going to attract to you, right? So that's good. So what is their current energy? What is their, and I'm going to show you the cards. What is their current energy? Oh, this would be true for me. Okay. So patience, slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Holy crap. Yes. So that is their energy. I'm just going to shift that down because I like to have my cards shifted. Okay. So now let's go with, I'm going to go over to like a conclusion message. Like if things are going this way, what is the potential for things to happen? So what is the conclusion message of this energy? And I got this one. Ew. Ew. And I was told, oh. Okay, I was told this one. Oh. Oh. I was told this one. Okay, now, okay, but I'm going to shift this one over because that's where I feel like it belongs. And this one is here. Yeah. Okay, so these two are conclusion messages. This is like if the energy is going in a positive way, like it's showing on the cards here, this is that where it could go to. Not that it's going to, but that this is in that movement of where it's going. Now, this card that I got is the path you're on as of today. And it came up with the coffin card. So that's the card, the path of today. Yay! Okay, so then we got messages from the angels and guides. Messages from the angels and guides. Oh, please guide us, oh wise ones. Oh, loving divine beings of light. Please guide us. Guide us, guide us, guide us. What do you want us to know? Can you help us with? And we got the stars. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness and enthusiasm and positivity. Okay, well that's good because that anchors in this energy. That's good. So, I am going to ask for confirmation on the coffin card. And it's sitting right here. A journey is indicated, either physical or metaphorical. Your life will become more full. Okay, so that is a confirmation card, which actually brings up the energy of the coffin card. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just set these aside. And we're going to show you the cards and just kind of, I did this really fast. That's how this reading goes, really fast. Because it's like boom, boom, boom. Pristine truth, clarity, knowledge. If you ask for it, you get it. Okay, I just threw my little fairy around. Okay, so the Fool card, that was us. That represented us. CCC. Standing on the edge there with a dog and something over our shoulder. And we are ready to go. We are ready to go. Okay, so have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. So whatever is going on here in the us, we need to put ourselves first. We need to not be worried about what they're doing because you can't change whatever that is, whether it be a relationship. If it's outside of your being, you can't have control over it. God knows we try. Me too. So remember, there's journeys. We also have that loyal dog there, right? There's a dog. Dogs are very loyal. He's a little bit head in the clouds, not paying attention to the cliff he's on, but that kind of tells me he's willing to take a leap of faith. So he, she, whoever it is, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, so we're going over to how you feel about them. So that tells me with that Fool card being there and wanting to take that leap of faith and loyal dog. Okay, so you feel very much connected to the other person or very much in line with the circumstances that you see, feel, want, wish for something to move forward. And yes, it can be an engagement. Yes, it could be marriage. Yes, it could be a higher paying job. Yes, it could be better connections with family. Yes, it could be all of those. And that is what our energy is telling us. We are going out now to do something and have an adventure. And we want whatever it is that comes along with us to be of a positive note. So this is indicating that romance is wanted by you, or job is wanted by you, and it is saying that it is indicated. So it's the energy of what you want is aligned with the energy that's out there. Doesn't mean it's connected to this person. Means the energy is aligning. Okay, so if we go over to them, Phoenix, be prepared to renew after a period of crisis. Okay, so what, did I pull that right? Yes, that's them. Okay, so a phoenix here, right? In flames, rising up out of the ashes into flames. That is what the phoenix does. The phoenix dies, the phoenix rebirths, it grows up, and then when it's done with whatever, time for renewal, into flames, and then back down into ashes. It is that continual cycle of, and it can be, if this isn't working for me, I've got to try something new, as the energy of the other person. This isn't working, I've got to try something new. Or it could be, made that, let's go see something else, right? Like we got that far, let's go try something else. So and this also means that that die-off and rebirth and regrowth and renewal can mean that something might indicate a change, kind of like the death card. It's a rebirthing card, really. In tarot, it's not necessarily bad, but it is something that's going to say there could be a wake-up call. There could be love related, could be relationship related. As they see the you, me, right? Those of us who are watching, do this adventurous and blossom and bloom, they may feel left behind. And that might be the crisis that flicks them into, gotta pay attention. I gotta get my boots on. I gotta walk. I gotta do this. I gotta do this adventure with her or him, right? So, okay. So then we got how they feel about you. So we had the lucky card here. You are right to be strong and optimistic about opportunities ahead. Okay, so as they see this crisis and they know there's something going on, they do see that optimism. There is a change that's happening amongst both people. And it is one letting go of the control, the other one feeling that and seeing it as, they don't, let's say relationship, they don't want me around as much. They don't really care what I do. What does that mean? Does that mean they're shooing me away? Can be, and it might be needed. It might be needed. Sometimes people do not understand the importance of you being there and what you put into something if you just stay. So sometimes you got to give a little bit of space, and there's got to be a little missing in order for them to go, I had to do that myself today. That wasn't very much fun. So much nicer when they do that for me, and I haven't said, I really appreciate that. So there might be that kind of thing. There might be that space you need to take, but they are feeling, whether they say it or not, a little bit optimistic about it. A little bit of seeing new opportunities ahead. We'll see. The current energy we had of us is, and I hope you don't mind me jumping back and forth, but I like that because then I'm in the moment, my moment, their moment. This changes, and that, right? And instead of going, well, this is all you, and this, and then going, well, where did we match up? So this, I'm trying to new way to do it that you are, in each moment at the same time, seeing our point of view and their point of view, and then moving on to the next card. So the current energy of us is that unity, is that time for divine understanding, renewal, peace, hope, and radiate and attract great love. So the more we are in that united, and it can be just united with ourselves. Does this card, current energy, does not have to be about them. This can be about you, where you are, and yes, current energy, whether or not you push away or attract something. Can also be the current energy of the situation, and that's what this is kind of looking like because it's a relationship card reading, but it's the three cards that come together, right? It's the the Yumi card, the how you feel about them, and the current energy. So those cards are really kind of indicating that this is about relationship, and that current energy is, if they were in my life, this is what I'd want, or this is how it would be, or how I see or how I feel it. But still singular in the way that you can have this all with or without somebody else. You don't need somebody else to have this. Okay, so their card was patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Okay, so they could, patience. Okay, so now I was just told two ways again about this. They want us to be patient. This is that part of that. It could be about us. They want us to be patient. They want us to slow down. It's too much. It's too fast. It's too quick. They can't keep up. They can't clear their mind, right? Now, this part about them is that they're needing to be patient. They're needing a slowdown. They're needing a change in their attitude, because their attitude is not conducive to the we thing. So they're needing to take a step back and going, I need some me time. I need some me time. I need to think. Maybe this is too much, you know. Okay, so we have here in that conclusion message about how things are going. There, just say marriage here. It says marriage. It says you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Now this is about the relationship, but again, it is geared into the one watching, us and what we want. Us and what we want, and how the cards lay out together, and whether or not that's coming along with us and what we want. And because on our side, we had the proposal and the unity card, the marriage card. So there is somebody really thinking about marriage. There's somebody really thinking about that commitment, that bonding, that, and wanting that to go. Now, these are the messages that are saying this energy, the way that it is, and if this person can come forward, right, to be optimistic and to see the opportunities ahead in a positive manner without freaking out and saying, well, slow down. If they don't slow it down too much and slow it down to the point where they back off, then this can move forward. Now, it doesn't have to be marriage. It could be an agreement. It could be strengthening the connection. It could be getting something you really, really love, if it's job related, really fitting in, so that it, again, something to do with family, you know, work. It's about those connections, those major connections, and relationship, obviously. Then we also have here as a second conclusion card of how the energy is piling up in a way. Moving forward is the love card. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Now, again, this could be the energy of love is there. You may not be seeing it. It might be there. It's just this person that you're dealing with, the them, may not be able to catch up, may not be ready right now. So don't push too hard. But it also could be family connections, strengthening. It could be the positive emotion in your job. You could get someone could tell you how great you're doing. And wouldn't that be awesome? Someone just said how great you're doing, how glad they are to have you around, what a change life has been, either in a relationship or in work, and how wonderful that is. So the next card we got here was, where do I want to go? Okay, we're going to go over this coffin card. Sorry, didn't mean to throw that down. The coffin card here, we've got natural endings abound, take care of your health. Okay, so this coffin card is the path that we are on today. So that means that in order to get all of this that we want, something's got to change and could change, but they're natural changes. This coffin card would be kind of like I don't even want to say the death card, but kind of like the Tower, but not in a way, in a time to clean something up way, in a like something natural. If we shift and change and declutter, or declutter our minds, declutter our hearts, find a way to change the energy, which would be healthier for us. It means that it's going to be smoother sailing for us. And the reason why I say that is because we have the plane card, and the plane is journeys are indicated, which could be part of this coffin card. All like they work together really well, because the coffin card is there's a natural change abound, and you go on a plane and you take it's a change. It could be a change in job, it could be a change in location, it could be a change in the family dynamic. You might have to leave, or you might have to leave for a bit to like, I got 3 weeks and my job's taking me away, and I gotta get this work done. I'll call you as much as I can. We aren't going to see each other. That kind of a thing. Or it could be a trip. It could be going to help somebody out and you're away from your partner a little bit. And that might be the time. And that might be the time, right? And that might be what they need to say, wasn't so bad having them around. Wasn't so bad. Maybe I didn't give them enough credit. So very forward motion for us, very forward movement for us, lots of heart, lots of love, lots of connecting. It also gives me that feeling of like this with the Fool card and the light on it, and the proposal card with the light on it. Like there's a lot of light shining in on us, right? So those sparks there, that is intuition. That is connecting with your higher self. That is listening and hearing spirit and the divine, and the powers that be, and working together with them to better ourselves, which is a beautiful thing. Okay, so let's see here. What else do I want to ask? I don't have anything else written at the bottom there, so let's just see. Is there anything else? Let's see. I just heard pitfalls. Okay, so is there any hiccups, I'm going to call them, that we need to be aware of? Any hiccups that we need to be aware of? Any hiccups we need to be aware of with this relationship, potential relation? Okay, so we've got those cards there just really dropping out of the bottom. I'm going to take a top card. It is Lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Okay, so this is this is us. This might be them, because I don't want to let go of this card, and I don't want to join it with this as of yet. So the lion card here, harness that energy, be the leader, be the go-getter, be clear in what you want. Make sure you tell spirit and the universe and the angels and all that what it is, and then say, take it for me. Show me, guide me, and take it for me, so I can be the strong person that I am, so that I can move forward swiftly, and those that are meant to be with me will come with me. Okay, so protective aura. Imagine the light around you as a shield, not as in a, oh, poor me, I need to be protected way, but in a way that those things people think about you, those things that people say either behind your back or whatever, or those things that you come in contact with that almost kind of glitch your system a little bit, knock you off course a little bit. Oops, sorry, let me show that card. And then, so it's that nothing's going to touch me right now. And if it is, let my aura deal with it. Let those energies of the chakra system come out from each chakra, create a rainbow around you, and then an iridescent light all the way around that creates this aura and this shield that if something's going to come into it, it better be deserving of it. It better be deserving that it comes into your aura. It better be. Or that iridescent shield and that, I heard titanium, but I don't want to go there. I want to go Herkimer diamond. I want the power of a Herkimer diamond around there. That's clarity. True clarity all the way around. If it can't pass the clarity, pristine truth, clarity, and knowledge, let it drop off and be at the outside, and we didn't even have to know it came around us. If it is worthy of coming through that pristine truth, clarity, and knowledge, if that's a true love, if that's a true prospect for us to have finances, to have, whatever it is, even health, whatever it is. No, it drops off. If it's good, it comes through, touches us. That's protectiveness. That's protectiveness. Okay, so we're going to put this card over here, and then I'm going to flip this one over, and it's the sun. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. So this would work as an us thing, and this would work as a them thing. And these two things work as again, like the coffin card and the playing card coming together. Because let us shine so bright, like the sun, that anything that wants to burn us, just away, right? Because we are in such a light that nothing can touch us. They could be in such a light. They are maybe supposed to rise up to this. Maybe this is the energy that's coming around, and this is that phoenix, right? That fire, that flame. Open your heart to enormous growth ahead. Hallelujah. Yeah. In whatever it is, right? In whatever it is. Look at those sunflowers. I love sunflowers. And then look at, we've got, I haven't even been talking about the colors of the cards here. So here we have the green, which is the heart. Here we have the solar plexus, and it's the sunflower, flower. Okay. And then here we have this, this kind of purple and blue coming together, creating that amethyst kind of look. So that would be, our third eye. That would be with the sunlight here that's floating into that soul star. So we are really connecting. They are going to be really connecting. We are a little more on that power forward mode, and they're a little bit more on that. It's like it's sweeping it together, right? It's kind of culminating. What's the word? Accumulating. There we go. Accumulating together. Like it's kind of all being swept together, all these ashes, so that they can rise up like the phoenix and shine bright like the sun. So this to me shows really, really, really good stuff coming for us. Really good, especially within ourselves, right? And then if we're there, then that kind of lightens their load, because we're off doing our own thing, and they're like, and maybe they're trying to catch up and they don't even know it. So we're at 3344. Ooh, good numbers. 3344. Look them up. Good numbers. So do we want to do anything else? Do we want to do anything? Yes, we do. I just don't know what. I want to play. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Normally I sweep the cards up, but we're just going to leave them there because I think these are going to have something really good to tell us. So these are, oops, and again, they've been shuffled. Again, they have been shuffled. These are just cards. They're the Raven cards. So they are, they speak to us, right? They're messages from a bird's eye view. What do the Raven cards want to tell us? What does the spirit of the Raven want to tell us? Let's find something here. We got this one. We got this one. Okay, so Your wings have gotten all sticky. Your feathers are stuck together. Then they can't take off and fly. What is it that you're sick of? What is it you're sticking to? Unstick yourself so that you can soar again, and your perspective changes. Don't forget you are a raven. Oh my God. I'm getting a glare here, and I'm looking through my glasses, and I'm like, I can't really see that word. Like the P's on the letters are kind of funny. They don't line up. And then when they don't line up, and I have that problem, I don't line up. I do not line up. Okay. So yeah, getting out of that stuck feeling, getting out of that, and let me tell you, I'm right there. I really am. I really am. There are things that I feel really stuck about. One, I need a job, and I really don't want to go get one. I love doing this, but I need to pay bills. So I'm going to find something that does that and allows this in it too, or I'm not going to be happy. So I'm asking the universe and the angels and the powers that be to please help me to find something that is financially abundant, spiritually, and emotionally rewarding, and gives me the time to do the things my soul needs. Let the ravens take it. So yeah, we got to really find ways to unstick ourselves and to, like this Fool card, ready to take that leap of faith. So, and don't forget, you've got the raven there. Call on Raven to look overhead for you and give you some information, because the raven can go around and go, ooh, these guys are talking about, we need somebody. Really could use a woman who, is pretty in tune and, make this thing here work really good for us. We need a perspective this way. And maybe they'll come around and it'll give me a guide to tell me where to drive to find it. Or maybe it'll just follow this chain and you just walk into somebody and go, you think you need a job? Because I think you might work for it. You never know what Spirit has in store for us. I truly believe that with my whole heart. Okay, so the next card we got here is go to the wellspring that is waiting for, oh my goodness. Go to the wellspring that is waiting to flow. Then ask to do just that. Okay. So this is like this. Here, this bird is going to go and tootle off and do what it needs to do to find out the information and bring it back. Give us that idea of where we need to go. And it's because something's waiting to flow. This tells me something is waiting to come in. This is something that is waiting to come in. And we need to ask for them to show us what we need to do. Give us the heads up. I always say, give me the neon sign. I want a flashing neon sign to get my attention. And then this way we can flow with that energy that is just waiting there. There is something just waiting to break through to help us. Anything else you want to tell us? Anything else you want to tell us? And then you know what? Transform one of yours not evers. Oh, okay. So transform one of your not evers. So that's not ever going to happen. So transform one of those. Do something that you said you would never do. Allow yourself this unusual and broadening experience. Bring back into your fold what you have separated yourself from. So those things that I would never, couldn't ever, those doubtful things, change that wording, change that viewpoint on it. And so you can broaden the experiences and the adventures that are about to happen, or thought processes, right? Bring that back into you. That which you have separated yourself from. So where you feel like I couldn't ever do that, say, I can, because it's waiting. Something is waiting, but we have to change our viewpoint on something. Change your viewpoint on something. It's going to make me think what that might be. Yeah. Okay. Well, now we're at 4012. I think that's, I really want to do more, but I really hate making really long videos because I wonder if anybody really wants to watch them. Okay. I'm being told, and my head's being turned, and my energy's being directed over to the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. Oh, sorry, Tarot. I call them Oracle because I read them like it's Oracle. I don't read them as Tarot. Okay, so what else, divine beings of light, do you have for us? What else? Ooh. Number 14, the Strength card. Okay, well that fits right in with that lion. There is the owl there for wisdom, the polar bear, what is in there? There's a beaver, there's a rabbit, there's a skunk, there's a lynx, there's a squirrel, there's a jackrabbit. Okay, so there's 2 of those. There's the hawk. She's got the hawk wings on her. She's got a step. There is. So know that everything that surrounds us, we have the powers of all these totem animals right there with us. So we are surrounded and divinely guided by nature, by our ancestors, those that came before us. So this I'm being really, really drawn to the moose, really drawn to the moose. The moose is a very large animal that covers great distances in one movement. So as it moves, it goes from here to here in one movement, really big, because it can spread its legs, right? And that gets them so much further ahead than maybe that smaller animal that has to really, 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 really go, right? So it's telling me that we have this moose energy, that we might be moving in a forward motion, and we may not really know it, but it is definitely deliberate. It is definitely moving forward. The trot or even the stepping of a moose carries great distances in a small amount of time. So it's almost, I'm hearing methodical, right? So we might feel like we're not going anywhere, or we don't have that power, but we do. It's just not looking like scurry like a squirrel, right? Because even the squirrel here is sitting there on top of the lynx, and the lynx or bobcat. We're going to show you. Lynx right there. So even though we have these animals, they are all taking the time, finding their strength, gathering energy, and they've all come together. So it's a new tribing, and it's a very wise woman here. She's got a staff, right? So there's this energy with the animal energy. It's all coming together. So the movement, when it does move and go forward, it's going to be of wisdom. It's going to be of clarity. It's going to be of knowledge. So there is our divine truth and knowledge and clarity together that we have with our guides helping us. And this moose is powerful. The energy of moose right now that I'm feeling, and I hear bull moose. So there's going to be no stopping us. We aren't going to be scurried. We aren't going to be scattered. It's going to be deliberate movement forward with power and strength. So we have that in us. We have to allow that to kickstart in us. That's a pretty good card. Pretty good card. We got the snake in the grass here, but he's come out. He's not hiding anywhere. So it's not secretive. It is actually shaman energy. It's coming out in a different way. because it's not reared up like it's going to bite anything, and it's not rattled. So it's slithering out, and it's all for everybody to see. Nobody's scared of it. No one's taking notice of it. They're not worried. So this is shaman energy, I would say. This is healing in all the things that were around us that are now settling and coming into balance. Okay, and I see here, and I could be wrong on the flower, but I'm going to call it like I see it because that's what I do. So I see a thistle, a purple thistle. I wish I knew what that was, but those of you who know your herbs, your weeds, which really aren't weeds. And then there is an orange long leaf flower. So I'm saying here we have the intuition and the healing, and this orange, that would be sacral. So that energy of us that flows within us, that feminine or masculine energy that flows in us, could be being noticed for heightened sexuality energy that's flowing out. Could be just, I just heard pheromones. So you may need a little more deodorant because we have a natural scent that gives off. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but that might, I don't know why, that's weird. That's really weird. But it's the essence I hear. The essence that's going to take and seed out. And then those that are meant to come together will. That's really weird. I kind of like that, but it's kind of different. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we've got the polar bear there. They are strong and powerful, and the ram, and I don't know what this one is here. I think it's a hyena, maybe? And then the rabbit and the skunk. Like, there's lots of animals here. The beaver is there. Oh, there's even a little mouse. So everything's working together. That's what I'm getting. Everything is working together. All of this is coming together. The owl is at the top of the moose. So seeing everything from a broader, wiser perspective, all around, all directions, and connecting with spirit, definitely. And the wings of the hawk, I mean, some messages, and again, that bird's eye view, that's that strength, that not making the move radically, erratically, making the move with sight and clarity, and making that mark right here. Okay, you know what? I think that's it. So, 48:15. We are done. And I hope you liked it. I hope it fits for you in whatever part of your life. I'm going to make up more. I don't like following somebody else's stuff. It's really weird. But I do like following this. I do like that. I do like it's like I'm touching something, right? And I know I'm doing it right because it's yours. You can't do it wrong. So, from me to you, from my heart to yours, be blessed. You're loved. Be cared for. Care for others. Nurture yourself. Find that part of you, like the card said, that you have been separated from, and bring it together. Bring it together. Light a candle and ask that little tea light that as this candle is lit, may all the parts of me that belong to me, that are healthy for me to come back, that my soul is guiding me to, may it come back to me. And as it burns down and before it flickers out, may all of it come together in a perfect, beautiful package. And then as the candle lets out, you're done. And the candle can actually, the flame of the candle can actually clean everything up too. Burn out the toxic stuff that doesn't need to be there. So that's just a little candle thing you can do. So take care, be well, love you, blessings.